Hey guys, I have another book review for you. I know, crazy, right? But anyway, this book review is Deadly Little Voices, and this is by Laurie Faria Stolarz. This is the fourth book in the Touch series, also known as the Deadly Little ... series. If you have not read the other three books, I don't recommend you watching this video because there might be some spoilers. Especially if you haven't even read the first one yet, there might be some, so I don't know. But if you haven't read the books and you want to, then I don't recommend watching this video. But moving on, this book was really good. The writing was really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and it starts off with Camellia getting these horrible things in her head, the voices in her head, and they're saying, like, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're not going to be worth anything, you should just die already, and these really, really mean things, and she doesn't know where it's coming from, and her psychometric powers, through those, she sculpts things that pertain to the mystery that she's trying to solve. So in this case, she sculpts a ice skater, and the ice skater kind of has her back arched and her hands are like this, and she's kind of looking off, and she doesn't know why she sculpts these things, it just happens, and these voices in her head are really, really rude and really mean to her, and she doesn't know why. And her Aunt Alexia comes from the hospital to live with her, and this lady is creepy. Oh my gosh, she creeps me out so bad, especially when Camellia hears like this scratching on her wall on the other side of where her Aunt Alexia's room is. That creeped me out so bad. It's like a creepy movie or something, and oh my gosh, so good. But anyways, so she enlists obviously her friends to help her try to solve this mystery, and it was really good. So the writing is really excellent. I love Laurie's writing, especially, this sounds really bad, but especially for being an older author, she has the teen language down like perfectly, like what they do, how they think. She has got it down to a science, you guys, and it's really good. And of course, Kimmy and Wes are amazing as ever. I love, love, love them together. They're so funny. The one complaint that I do have about this book, well, the main one, is that Camellia kind of has a blah personality, in my opinion. She's really pig-headed and stubborn sometimes, but she's also, when she's with her friends, she's not that funny. She's just there, and she's just like brooding and mean and trying to figure out what happened to her crime or whatever, and I understand that. But she doesn't have that many funny like one-liners like Wes and Kimmy do, and Wes and Kimmy bantering together is the funniest thing ever. I was cracking up so bad when I was reading this because it's so funny and it's so true, and it's exactly how people interact with their friends because they're comfortable enough to say those kinds of things in front of them. And so I love that about this book. My favorite character, though, was Aunt Alexia. She was crazy, but I don't think it's her fault. I still think there's something up with her, and I'm not quite sure what it is. So I'm interested to see how that plays out for sure. But yes, the creep factor, if you're more of like a fan of the creepiness, is there for sure. There was one part that really creeped me out of a car was facing her window, and it was flashing its headlights, and there's glow-in-the-dark paint on the opposite wall, and whew, it was creepy. But yeah, really love that, and it really is like, what would I do in that situation? Like, how could you even handle that? But yeah, super good book. Obviously, you need to read the first three if you are still watching this video, you know. But the writing is super good. The plot was really good. There was really no lulls in the book, which I really enjoyed. I really just wanted to finish it because I wanted to know what happens. I started reading this book, I think, on Saturday, like around 2 or 3 in the morning, and I read a little bit then, and then the next day, I guess the same day, but anyway, before church I read a little bit, and then after church from like 3 to 4 I read some, and then I actually finished it from like 8 o'clock at night on, which is a really bad idea because I had to work the next day. I had to work today, and so I was up until like 12 o'clock like reading, and I couldn't stop because she does such cliffhangers on the end of the chapters, and like Oh my gosh, it was so crazy because I was like, okay, one more chapter. Oh my god, why did that happen? One more chapter. I need to find out what happened to this person and why is she doing that and all this kinds of things. So I had to find out because I'm nosy and I really need to find out what happened and I'm eager to learn more. I'm just these kinds of books like the mysterious stuff, I eat it up like crazy. So one other thing I liked about this book is they Laurie Faria Stolarz wrote it in there's like diary, so like that's one of them, and then this is Jill, and you don't know who Jack and Jill are, and let me tell you, Jack is creepy. He is craziness. He is McCrazy of McDonald's crazy, so he's really creepy. But yeah, so really good, excellent writing, but I love these books just because they're easy to get through. They are thick, but you just read through them so fast that it doesn't seem like a really long time at all. I read this in a day and a half, like if that. So really fun, easy, light reads, and it's a really good book to keep you entertained. It's very entertaining, that's what I should say. It's not the kind of book that you have to really think about anything. Like you could read this book while doing something else and still keep up pretty well. It's not one of those ones that you have to pay attention to every little detail and backtrack a couple pages and reread it. It's nothing like that. And so that's what I really love about these books, is that really good, light, fun, you can just get away in them and you don't have to think about that much. And that's what I love most about them. So I definitely am going to read Deadly Little, what is it called? Deadly Little Secrets, I think. That's the first one. I think I might reread that again just for fun and see if I can foreshadow anything. I love doing that. But yeah, definitely a good book. 4 out of 5 stars for me. Fun, light read with a great plot, good characters, a good storyline, good writing, good everything, good dialogue, good banter. Like, it's a perfect book, you guys, for like a mystery YA novel, especially since YA can be a little tame in regards to like psychotic and tendencies and things like that. But anyway, definitely read this book if you haven't. If you haven't read the other series, read the series. It's really good and I really enjoyed it. So I have no idea what I'm going to read next. We'll see. But when I do find out, I will put it on my Goodreads and my blog, the links will be below. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.